Hey gamers, it's Artea. In this video, I'll be going over Thieves Guild Heists, what they are, and how they can earn you gold. In order to have access to the heist board, you need to have completed the following quests for the Thieves Guild. Heists are essentially these little Thief RP minigames. They consist of retrieving a handful of special objects that have been littered throughout a closed instance map within a set amount of time. But there's a catch. You have to try to not get caught by guards while you go around and retrieve all of these objects.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
There are some guards that will wield lanterns that you simply cannot stealth by, and once detected by them, you cannot enter stealth for quite some time after. You'll have to try to jump into a hiding spot or enter stealth sometime later with a potion or by cloaking. There are also plenty of environmental traps that will deal hefty amounts of damage to you while also revealing you. If there's a guard nearby, that's not going to end well. If you slowly approach them, you can disarm traps. Otherwise, you can try to avoid walking on them. The objective is to return with all of the stolen goods before the clock runs out. If you are detected, some time will be shaved off of the clock, so you really want to try to not get busted. Once you complete the quest, you are guaranteed a little bit of gold and some laundered goods to sell. The real money comes from completing the heist within the time limit. Doing so will guarantee you a Thieves Guild motif as well as a piece of gear. And if you're lucky, that gear may just be worth something. Obviously, metas shift and change. Different sets take turns at being strong options in PvP and what have you, so the sets that you can get from completing Thieves Guild Heists may eventually take a backseat, but they may also make a strong return. As of recording this video, the set Syvarra Scales is very strong in PvP and highly sought after. Something to keep in mind is that this set is preferred in heavy armor, and heavy armor variants of this set can only drop from Thieves Guild Heists. Heists can drop gear of any weight. You will not be able to get heavy Syvarras from doing overland content in Hughes Bane. The fact that heavy Syvarras is locked behind a roleplay intensive daily quest, a daily quest that can't even be unlocked until you've already completed a fair amount of roleplaying for the Thieves Guild via their quest line, means that there really aren't going to be that many people that can farm for it. With such a limited supply and so little competition, you can charge some pretty wacky prices for heavy Syvarras. For example, a heavy chest of Syvarra Scales can go for anywhere from 500k to 1 mil on PCNA, depending on the trait. Now if you're looking at this and going, wow, Artea, these heists look like they would be super easy to do on a Nightblade, I'd have to say that
you aren't wrong, and that's why Nightblade's the best class of the game.
But if you don't have a Nightblade, don't sweat it. Heists can totally be completed with ease, even if you do not have easy access to invisibility. To prove this to you guys, I chose to do the entirety of this heist without shadowy disguise, and I was able to complete it easily, with plenty of time to spare and get the highest tier reward, even though I got caught once and stepped on basically every single trap in the area. If I ever really needed to go invisible in an emergency situation, I would just drink an invisibility potion. Granted, I am a vampire, so moving around in stealth at a quick speed is a perk that comes in handy for these heists. If you aren't a vampire but still wish to move quickly while stealthed, you can cast Race Against Time, or the other morph, Channeled Acceleration. Doing so will not remove you from stealth, and it will grant you a speed bonus. Using other sets that grant you speed bonuses, or swapping to the Steed Mundus could also be useful for heists. Just make sure not to run into any traps. Completing these heists takes no more than a few minutes. That's less time than it takes your raiding group to group up before a trial, and they can be easily completed on any class, so give them a shot. Maybe you end up getting an invigorating belt of Baraha, an invigorating belt of
Baraha's curse.
Or maybe you end up getting some heavy Syvarra Scales and a decent trait that is worth a small fortune. Either way, there's only one way to find out. Good luck!